Now let's check. Yes. Now you must be getting my voice. So sound was not working. Thank you. So we are finding the number of solutions of this equation. I mean, we need to find the values of k when this given equation has 2 solutions, no solutions, or 4 solutions. Okay. So let's see how to do it. So first we will plot the graph of. Okay, I'll explain the previous 2 questions now because as you can see, sound was not there. So let me explain this question. In this question, we were supposed to find the number of solutions of this equation. Sine of mod of x whole mod is equal to log of mod of x whole mod. Then first we plotted the graph of sine of mod of x, uh, mod of sine of mod of x basically. So it is like this, right? And these points are pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, and so on. So we plotted all these points. Then we plotted the graph of this y is equal to mod of ln mod of x, which is like this, right? We know the transformation. Now we need to check that how many, see, we need to count the number of points where these two graphs meet, cut each other, right? These two. So the number of points at which these two graphs cut each other will be the number of solutions of this equation, okay? So we can see कि sine log वाला जो graph है that will come from infinity and it will be at meet the x-axis at 1 and then it will go like this. Now the important point is this, I mean this graph, whether this graph will cut this another part of sine or not, the sine which is between pi and 2 pi. So we always, in this equation, we always look for the value where log of x becomes 1 and that value is e, right? For x is equal to e, log of x will become 1. So at e, value of log will be 1. So this is the point when log becomes 1 because this graph is increasing, right? So when it crosses 1, it will not meet sine x again, right? Because the maximum value of sine x is 1. So I have checked this point where this log x is going to be 1. So that point is nothing but e comma 1. Now it will cross, now it will be above this 1 and it is not going to meet sine x ever again, okay? So you can see now these two graphs meet each other at 2 points on the right side, and because both graphs, this and this, I mean these two functions are even functions, symmetric about y-axis, so you'll get 2 solutions on the left side as well, right? So total 4 solutions we were getting in this. I hope this is clear. So this was the first question we did today. I'm repeating this because there was sound problem as I came to know. All right. Now this was the second problem. Similar problem. What was the change in this? The coefficient of x in sine x function was pi now. It is sine pi x now. And base of log is now 4. Okay. So these two are the two changes I have done in this question. So what had changed in this? See, first of all, when we will plot the graph of sine x, these points will change, okay? Initially, these points were pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi. Now, these points are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Graph of sine x will contract. You can say that, okay? So whenever we plot the graph of f of ax, then all the points where f is going to be 0 becomes x by a. If initially it was x, then it will become x by a. So all those points are divided by pi in this case. A is pi. So now these points are 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is the graph of sine x. Now we will plot the graph of log of mod of x. So graph is same. This graph like this. The only point is now where is this graph going to achieve the value 1? So now that point is 4, right? So first of all, this graph of sine is contracted. Second, this log is now going to be 1 at 4. In the previous graph, when it was log of x base e, then log became 1 when x was e. Now log is going to be 1 when x is 4. So 4 is this point now. 4 is this point. So now log is going to pass through this point. So इसको plot करेंगे. Log का graph ऐसे आया. 1 पे 0 होगा. So it will cut here. then it will go like this, slowly increase, it will meet graph of sin x, जितनी बार भी ये sin x आएगा, and it will pass through. Now at this point at x is equal to 4, it is 1. Now it will be above the graph of sin x always. Now it will not meet. So we have counted the points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 7 point on the right side and 7 will be on the left side. So total 14 points. So I hope it is clear. Hmm? Any doubt? Okay, I'll give you the next one. You can try this one. Okay, can you? Yeah, to solve it, you need to plot the graph of y is equal to this function. Okay, first you need to plot this. So Pashwa, try to plot this graph and solve this question. Then I'll discuss with you. Vamsi, you also do it. Hello, Shavil. How are you? See, let me explain this. Do you know the graph of y is equal to 2 raised to minus x? So if we go stepwise, I'm also good. Then this graph is going to be like this, right? Then we plot y is equal to 2 raised to minus mod of x. So if you put mod, then it will be mirror image of the part of graph which is right side of y-axis. Okay, this we need to remove this part and take the image of this on the left side. So this is 2 raised to minus x. If we multiply it by 4, because 2 raised to minus mod of x plus 2 is equal to 4 into 2 raised to minus mod of x. Basically, you are multiplying it by 4. So if you multiply it by 4, then nothing will change except, I mean, shape will not change, values will change. These values will increase. Okay, this. So this point was 0, comma 1. Now this point is 0, comma 4. Okay, that is the only change. Then minus 2. So minus 2, if you do minus 2, this is y is equal to 2 raised to minus mod of x plus 2, you can write, and then do overall subtract minus 2. So this graph will go down by 2 units, all right, like this. And then you need to put mod. So if you put mod, then this graph will come up and this graph will come up, all right. So finally, this point is going to be 0, comma 2, right? And this line where this it was touching the x-axis in the beginning, now it is touching uh, y is equal to minus 2, and after taking reflection it will touch y is equal to plus 2. So I'm plotting this y is equal to plus 2 line. So finally graph is going to be, yeah, so this is 0, comma 2. So finally graph is going to be like this. Let me draw with yellow color this. And when x approaches to infinity, you can see it is going to be 2. Because when x approaches to 0, this part will become 0. This part will become 0 because it is going to be 1 upon infinity, and minus 2 and mod of minus 2 is 2. So it will be 2, right? Like this. Will be below this line. And same image this side. So this is going to be like this. So now we have got the graph of this function y is equal to this. Now, second we are going to plot y is equal to k. So y is equal to k is a constant line. So if we take k between 0 and 2, if k lies between 0 and 2, then you can see this graph y is equal to k line. This is y is equal to k line, okay? When k is between 2 and 0. So you can see this graph, this line, horizontal line will cut this graph at 4 points, okay? So 4 solutions you will have when k belongs to 0 to 4. I hope it is clear. Can somebody tell me the value of k when this equation has two solutions? Two solutions. This wala case. Is there any value of k for which this equation has two solutions? Answer. For what value of k? K की किस value के लिए इस equation के दो solutions होंगे? Two solutions. Is anybody answering? Yeah, Vamsi. Nice. Yes, 0. Because if you take 0, you can see if y is equal to 0 line, if you plot, then it is going to meet this yellow graph at 2 points, right? Yeah, exactly 2. K is equal to 0. K is equal to 0. Acha, one solution, if I add one solution as one solution, is there any value of k when this equation has one solution, exactly one solution? Think about it now. Who is going to answer this? Parshva, Vamsi, Shavik, anyone? Yeah, Vamsi, 2. Good. Because if you plot this k is equal to 2 line, this line here, then yes, they are going to meet at 0. At 0, this value, it's at 0, this is also 2. Okay, so y is k is equal to 2 line. Y is equal to 2 line. Will meet this graph at 2. Okay, so k is equal to 2. Yes, yes, good, Shavik. And for no value, no solution, and except these values 0 to 2, plot line anywhere, right? Here or here, right? So if k is more than 2, that means 2 to infinity or minus infinity to 0. In these cases, you will not get any solution, all right? Now I'll give you the next graph. Similar question. If you have y is equal mod of x minus x plus 1 upon x, mod of this, minus 4 whole mod is equal to k. Find k if this equation has first 4 solutions, second two solutions. Third, no solutions. Now try this. You got the question? Now you need to, which graph would you plot first? Even if okay, I'll make it simple for you. You can do like this. I'm putting mod here, okay? Mod, this one. So now you can see this is the question. Instead of putting mod on x, I'm putting mod on x plus 1 upon x. So maybe you will get an idea how to start. Obviously, you need to plot the graph of this first of all, because all such questions in which you have an equations where you need to find number of solutions or number of solutions are given and you need to find some parameter, then you need to plot the graph of one of the function. This one, plot this one. Daily lecture time. Generally, I take at 3 p.m. Today, this was, I mean, one of the lecture which was left out. So I'm taking today. Mostly it is at 3 p.m. And I also have more than one lecture sometimes. Shavik. Do you guys know the how to plot the graph of guys, do you know how to plot the graph of x plus 1 upon x? I'll give you the idea if you don't know. This is the graph of this is the this is the graph of y is equal to x plus 1 upon x. All right, you can see that. Now you need to transform this graph, okay, to find the graph of this function. Third answer may be 0, Chavik. No solution means 0. Uh, k means k is equal to 0 or no value of 0. I mean, k is equal to 0. There will be an interval, I suppose. Yeah, there will be an interval. Certainly, you can say for negative values of k, there will not be any solution because left side is positive and right side is negative. You know? So for negative values of k, there will not be any solution, and there might be some positive values as well. I don't know. Let's check. But certainly all negative values are solutions of this third. See this? Okay. If I transform this and put mod y is equal to mod of x plus 1 upon x, then obviously this part will come up, right? It will become symmetric. So we have transformed this original graph and got the graph of y is equal to mod of x plus 1 upon x. Now, by the way, what is this value? Minimum value. This value is 2, right? 2 when x is equal to 1 or minus 1. Now you need to subtract 4. So or you need to pull all this graph by 4 units. Or you can do one more thing. You can shift x-axis upside by 4 units. Yes. That means you have pulled the graph by 4 units, pulled down, right? Now this is the x-axis. Now this plus 2 is going to be minus 2 now, right? Minus 2. All right. Then finally you need to put one more mod. One more mod. So finally this part will come up, right? This part will come up. This part will come up. So final graph will look like this. This, then this, then this. Similarly this side, right? As x-axis. Okay, so now let's draw the bigger picture. So this will come from plus infinity. It will become 0 at some point. Let's check which point is this. We'll check if required, then only. This peak we know. This peak was at 1, right? So this peak will remain same because you are just transforming up and down. So that left and right, it hasn't gone any left and right. So that point will remain same. So that peak was at 1. And like this, right? Similarly, this side also. Huh. So this value is k is equal to minus 1. I mean, sorry, x is equal to minus 1. This is x is equal to plus 1. And we need to find the values of these peaks also, okay? Because that will limit. So this at this peak, put x is equal to 1 in this. If you put this, there's going to be 2, right? Yeah, there's going to be 2. And of course, it should be 2 because that was minus 2. And then when it come up, it will become plus 2, right? So it was 2. Now we need to draw y is equal to k line. It's a horizontal line. So for four solutions, what is the value? What are the values of k? What are the values of k when yeah, if I plot more than 2. If I plot y is equal to k line here, okay, you can see it will cut the graph at 4 points, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can keep down these line, bring down. At this point also you are getting at this point it will be 6, I suppose. Yeah. So this limiting case, when k is equal to 2, you'll get 6 solutions. When k is more than 2, you'll get 4 solutions, right? When k is less than 2, how many solutions you'll get? So when k is less than 2 and of course more than 0, you will get 8 solutions. 8. Yeah. When k is equal to 0, x-axis. When k is equal to this line, this is x-axis, okay? How many solutions you are getting? So k is equal to 0, how many solutions? 4 solutions, right? When k is when k is less than 0, then no solution. So got it? Done. Done. When k is more than 2. Yeah, so for 4 solutions, k is more than 2. For 2 solutions, are you getting 2 solutions anywhere? No. No. No sol. So no value of k. No value of k. Okay? You're not getting 2 solutions for any value of k. You're either getting 4 or 6 or 8 or 0. That's it. So for no solution, k is less than 0. So this was the sum. I hope it is clear. Got it? All right. So now finally, I'm going to give you one very, very good question. Is it okay? Is it clear to both of you? Huh? Just write in the comment box. I'm waiting for a reply. Vamsi has got it. Okay. Charvik, is it okay? All right. Charvik has replied. So now final question is this. This is a very good question. I don't know whether you have followed. So I've taken 6 sessions on transformation of graphs. If you have done all those transformations, then it will be very easy for you to understand these graphs. I will still continue some more sessions on graphs in which I'll discuss graphs of polynomials and rational functions further. So, and then after that, I'll also discuss graphs in which you need to use calculus. Okay. So there will be some more sessions on graphs. I won't left anything. I won't leave anything in graphs. So find the area bounded by the region of this curve. Find the area why basically if you draw this, it is going to be a region. So that you need to find the area of that region. Generally, when you put greatest integer in x and y, it becomes like uh, a closed region of like boxes or something. I discussed that in transformation. You try it, then I'll tell you. Okay, so Vamsi is getting 8. Let me tell you. First of all, because you have mod on X and mod on Y, so because of mod on X, graph becomes symmetric about Y-axis, and mod on Y, graphs become symmetric about X-axis. So putting mod on both X and Y, graph will be symmetric in all 4 quadrants. So if you draw the graph in first quadrant, it is sufficient because whatever area you are getting in first quadrant, same area you'll get in second and third and fourth also. So just multiply it by 4, okay? So that logic. So we are solving in first quadrant, okay? So in first quadrant, x is positive and y is positive. So the equation will become greatest integer of x into greatest integer of y is equal to 2. Now, because this is great, these are integers, and product of two integers is 2, and integers are positive as well, right? So greatest integer of x will also be positive, and greatest integer of y will also be positive. So product of two integers is 2, then obviously one integer should be 1 and other should be 2. Simple logic. So here we have got that either greatest integer of x is 2 and and greatest integer of y is equal to 1. This is case 1. Or case 2 is going to be that greatest integer of x is equal to 1 and greatest integer of y is going to be 2. Simple. So when greatest integer of x is 2, then x lies between 2 to 3. X can take any value between 2 to 3, right? And y can take any value between 1 to 2. So if you plot it, this first case, if you plot the first case, then it is going to be a box. Which box? In which x, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Yeah, so that is the case when x belongs to 2 to 3, x belongs to 2 to 3, and y belongs to 1 to 2. This one, this one. So any point inside this box, can you see this? Yeah, but these points are open. This is closed. Let me take some other color. These points are open. This is solid. You can see right side, it is open. So 2 and 3, this line, this is wise. All these points will satisfy. If you pick any point, say inside this box, say this point is 2, 5 by 2, comma, comma, this is 1, this is 2, 1.4, okay? So 5 by 2, comma 1 by 1.4, if you put in this equation, it will satisfy, okay? So have you got this point? All these points will satisfy. Is it clear to you? Vamsika answer seems correct. Sharvik, have you got it? This is what case 1, okay? This is case 1. Case 1. Now plot case 2. So in case 2, x will be between 1 to 2 and y will be between 2 to 3. So x is now 1 to 2, x is in this interval, and y is in this interval, 2 to 3. This one, 1 to 2. So this one, this line, and these two lines are included in all these points. So this is, in this point, x is 1 to 2 and y is 2 to 3. So all these points will also satisfy. So can you see, you will get 2 boxes in this region. Now I'll get similarly 2 boxes here also, right? 2 boxes here also, the same way. As you have got these 2 points here, right? Same 2 boxes here, and 2 boxes here also, right? And similarly two boxes here also. So total area is going to be two units. This is 1 unit, 1 square unit, 1 square unit, 1 square 1. So total area is equal to 4 square units, right? That was the answer. So if I write greatest integer of x into greatest integer of y is equal to 3, then also answer is going to be same, because you can write 1 into 3, then one integer will be 1, other will be 3. If you write greatest integer of x into greatest integer of y is equal to 6, then it will be different, because 6 can be written as 1 into 6, 2 into 3, right? So number of cases will increase. So as one case gives you one box, so as many as cases you can frame, those number of boxes will exist. Okay. So I hope you're getting it, huh? What will happen if I change the number from 2 to some other number, right? Number of cases will increase and each case will give you one box. All right. So I hope it is clear. Okay, then I'll finish this session today. Uh, I'll start another session at 5 o'clock. That is a session of AOD. Okay, application of derivative. Yes, Sharvik, very true. For prime numbers, there will be exactly two solutions. I mean, two boxes. Yep, very true. For composite numbers, it will be the number of ways in which you can factorize them. Basically, number of divisors. Even if I write 100, you can write if you can uh, identify this in how many ways you can factorize 100. So that is equal to number of divisors of 100. 1 into 100, 2 into 50, and then 1 into 100 and 100 into 1 is another solution. 2 into 50 and 50 into 2. So if you list it out, then it will be equal to number of divisors. Okay, and how many pairs you can split 100 pairs whose product is equal to 100, that is equal to number of divisors. So whatever number you write on the right hand side, you just write the number of divisors of that numbers, positive divisors. So as many pairs you can get, I mean जितने number of divisors होंगे, the same number of pairs you will get whose product is equal to that number, and उतने ही boxes मिलेंगे, and then 4 times of that will be the area. Every box is of one unit. So I hope you got it, huh? You got the idea. I mean, if I write it 100, if I write this greatest India of X mod into greatest India of mod Y is equal to 100, then how many ways you can split this? How many cases you'll form? Number of divisors, you know how to find number of divisors? 2 is square, 5 is square. There's 2 plus 1 into 2 plus 1. 9 divisors you have, right? Divisors. Divisors is equal to 9. So 9 cases will be there, right? 9 cases. 1 into 100, 2 into 50, right? And then 4 into 25. Even if you can count it, right? And keep doing it. Keep doing it, then it will be uh, 10 or any other for 25, 25 into 5 into 20, then 10 into 10, right? Then it will repeat 10 into 5, 9, and 3 more in ulta. So total 9, right? So its area is going to be 4 into 9, 36. Because 9 boxes will be in first quadrant, 9 in second, and 9 in third, and 9 in fourth. Okay. Yes. So very true. So in this way you can answer such questions. Okay. Good. चलो फिर AOD में मिलते हैं 5 o'clock. I'll continue AOD. All right. Take care. Thank you.